let's say all the men vanished and the women were in these labor jobs.
Oh God.
The world would crumble within 2 seconds because a lot of women don't get into career fields that are infrastructure based.
Okay, and the world would crumble if there was no woman. So I think it's like 50-50.
No, because men can survive without women. However, women cannot survive without men. We need you guys to continue in society because you guys are the next generation. I'm not saying
You need us.
yes, that's literally what I said. But men don't need you guys to survive. You need us to survive.
100%. Misogyny.
They proved this on Survivor Series. They proved this on TV shows. I mean, it's a fact. It's a biological fact. I mean,
I'm not trying to get rid of you guys. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that you keep categorizing where I think it could be 50-50 when it depends on the female.
50-50 in what way?
50-50 in life. Like, for instance, you said it's not going to have a good girlfriend and they provide no value. I think it depends on the female.
All right, let me ask you a question. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Taller than me, yes.
Do you want a man that makes more money than you?
At least the same.
Okay, but preferably more.
Cool.
Okay. Well, you said you want to date a guy that makes $50K per year, right?
I said no. Yeah.
Okay, so you make $50K per year or more?
More, yeah.
Okay, so you want a guy to make at least as much as you?
Like match, yeah.
Okay.
Match
but
my
preferably
energy.
more.
Preferably more.
Do you want him to be stronger than you?
Of course.
You want him to be confident?
Yes.
Ambitious?
Yes.
More knowledgeable than you are? More competent than you are?
Just as much. Like,
Do you want him to be a leader?
Yes.
Okay, and you expect that nigga to go 50-50 with you? You
I think that
you see how that doesn't make sense? You describe the superior, yet you expect him to be 50-50 with you. That's not the way the world works.
You delegate where the power is. You know who's better at what and who's better at this. So as a partnership, you guys delegate together. Okay, you got this, I got that. And as a partnership, you figure that out.
Well, the things that are the most important, the man is superior at. Making decisions, leading the household, bringing in money,
etc. How do you say that it's more superior? Like statistically, or are you just saying it? That's
your
what your
own
opinion
attraction
is?
triggers are things that are critical to survival.
Why do you feel like men make
hold on.
better decisions?
Yeah, I don't agree.
Because men are logically sound and more rational.
You're joking, right?
1,000%.
I feel like there's... What?
You could even name 2 countries.
I know, but that has nothing to do with it, though.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Better decisions has nothing to do with me naming a stupid fucking country,
Okay.
right?
Let me give you a fact. This isn't my opinion or my thought. They've literally done studies on this, and they found that men prioritize logic and ration over emotion. Women, however, prioritize emotion over logic and ration.
That's not always true. It depends on the woman.
It is the...
So men can make better decisions than more.
Stop, let me finish.
One at a time.
That is the majority, which means it is a fact. A majority of men are far better decision makers and leaders than women are, which is why most women want a guy to be a leader in the relationship because we're designed for it.
I feel like men make better decisions at certain things, but women make the better decisions at other certain things.
Like what?
Like what? Linen sheets, colors, like
sandwiches.
When it comes to survival and running a society, etc., men have been in leadership roles forever.
That's because y'all set it up that way, though.
Oh, really?
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Well, tell me this. Name one matriarchy that stood the test of time.
Just one. One.
Exactly. So the point is that, and there have been, but they've been destroyed, wiped off the face of the earth. So women can't lead. Because the reason why is because men are physically superior, so therefore they will just overtake you in a way. So men need to be in a leadership role for society to thrive. Sorry, I don't make the rules, I just report them. So going back to what I was saying, yes, men are more logically sound and better decision makers. That is a biological fact. In general. Now, if I line up 100 girls, sure, there's going to be 5 or 10 that can do it. She's an exception, right? She's obviously in a logically sound job. But most y'all would never do what she does.
Facts.
So we can't make an argument for the exception to the rule.
I feel like it's out of choice, not out of like we can't physically do it.
You said it's out of choice?
No, I said like you're saying her job, she you choose to do that. Like if I wanted to choose to go in that field, I absolutely could. It's not about
most women don't want to go into that career field.
Yeah, but you said like they couldn't do it. I'm not saying you couldn't.
They're not as capable.
Well, I don't think that's true. I think it's just intimidating.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like a lot of women can. They just don't know how, or they're like intimidated to step up and do it.
Let's be real here.
Like, for example, during like the World War and everything, all the women went and started doing construction jobs and doing things that men were doing because they were gone fighting.
Yeah, because they had to.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the
Yeah, but you just
men
proved
came
your
back,
point.
they left.
You just proved your point. You just said we couldn't.
You said
Not
we
we
couldn't.
wouldn't.
Now that we wouldn't.
Women choose overwhelmingly to get. Ladies, is this like? Am I speaking Chinese here? Women overwhelmingly choose to not get into labor-intensive jobs.
But you said
Yeah,
that
but you
we
said
couldn't.
No,
like
no,
I said,
no,
physically
no.
incapable of doing it.
Yeah.
Like
Listen, okay. Just because you're capable of doing something doesn't mean it's optimal. I'm gonna say that one more time. Just because you're capable of doing something doesn't mean it's optimal. So in other words, if you want to go ahead and open up the pickle jar, you might be able to do it, but it's gonna take you a lot more time, more strain. You might not be able to do it all together. Give a man the pickle jar, pop it up, done in 1 second.
But
So
that's
men
more
are
physical.
men are far more efficient at a lot of things, to include decision making, logically sound stuff. This is why men dominate science, technology, engineering, and math.
What about women in STEM?
Nowhere to be found. Rarely. And you know what the crazy part is?
Maybe in America.
You know what's funnier? Let me give you even a funnier thing. Women dominate colleges. They're most of the graduates. Most STEM jobs require a college degree, yet women still are majorly underrepresented in STEM fields.
But don't you think that has a lot to do with like men that have opinions similar to yours?
It has nothing to do with it.
Hold on, she said earlier, it's choice. It's up to choice. So they choose not to go on those fields.
Yeah, but if you as a man think you said right in the beginning, you would choose a man before a woman, not 10 out of 10.
In what field?
You said as a friend, I wouldn't even have a woman.
You said a business
unless,
opportunity.
Like, what's the point? What's the point of having a female friend? You said I would go to the guy for advice. Why would I go to the woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to dating and relationships, yeah, I would go to my guy friend. Why would I go to a woman?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, with that mindset, you know, that's corrupting the woman workforce. Like, men are constantly overpowering the woman in power.
So she's arguing.
Well, 100% incorrect, because the thing is that, and we've seen this on this show, if a woman goes into a career field that is male dominated, she is far more likely, almost 10 times more likely, to get the job over a man, even if that man is more qualified than her, thanks to affirmative action and wanting to diversify the workforce.
But why do you think that is?
Because women don't pick those
Because men
jobs.
want to get those women into those career fields, because women overwhelmingly don't want to work laborious jobs or in science, technology, engineering, or math.
And they're incentivized to give you that job as a woman.
Yeah. Anything that's male dominated, if a woman applies to it, you are going to get a call back.
No matter what.
You want to be a police officer? You want to work in federal law enforcement? You want to work in construction? They're going to hire you. We brought a girl on this show, plumber, went to plumbing school, couldn't even twist a wrench and pass the test. They passed her anyway and gave her the job. In the UK, if you go ahead and try to be a firefighter, you fail the fitness test, they will still hire you. That's how bad they want women in.
Yeah. Is life
Equal though?
No.
Is that 50-50? Not at all.
Hey,
So,
if you get a pass, we don't.
Yeah,
what a
so
man is.
like I said before, you know, because we hit so many different things here, but yes, men are more logically sound than women, proven through a bunch of studies. They've compared male brain waves and female brain waves. Men are better decision makers in general, which is why men are typically in leadership roles, and women are attracted to leaders. So I don't know how this is I mean, I get it. I know your feminism inside you is trying to fight me, but I mean, quite frankly, a lot of these topics, you guys are just straight up wrong. Is there anything else you want to debate?
Got you.